My friend Martin Guitar and I, we were just talking about foundations. And Martin said this. You may recognize that. It's an old hymn. How firm a foundation, ye saints of the Lord, is laid for your faith in his excellent word. Well, here is the word of the Lord. Here's how he feels about foundations. Wherefore, be not weary in well-doing, for you are laying the foundation of a great work. Foundation of a great work, and it has become a marvelous work and a wonder. When the saints came out here to Salt Lake City, one of the first things they did was to Brigham Young marked out the spot and said, "Here we will build a temple to our God." So they got out the picks and shovels and began the foundation. They were serious about it. 16 feet thick was that foundation of granite. And the temple, of course, built upon it would be of granite as well. They were building for a long, long time. That must have taken conviction. And incidentally, once they had got it down from, it was 16 feet in the ground as well. They got it to ground level about the same time the United States Army came down, and they covered the whole thing up, filled the hole up. They were afraid it would be desecrated by those who didn't believe as they did. Then they had to dig it out again. Foundations. It's easy to get discouraged, get a little sloppy with foundations because who's going to see it? You cover it up with dirt. It's not like looking up awe-inspired at a great tower or at a beautiful wall or mural. No, it's all under the ground. But the great walls are lovely and the towers, but nothing is as important as the foundation. If it cracks or slips, the whole building is in trouble, as you know. Same with us. It may not be the glittery things that we do that make us who we are. It's the foundation. As members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, we have some specific instructions. How do you construct a foundation for an individual, for a family, for a ward, for the whole church? Always the same thing. Prayer daily, reading the scriptures, for families holding family prayer, family home evening, attending our meetings, filling our callings the best we possibly can. We work on these over and over again, particularly with the youth. But all of us need to restore that foundation every now and then. It can slip, it can develop cracks, and we know how to go fix it up. Now, the beautiful thing of this is, if you were building the Eiffel Tower and it started to tip as it did, wasn't too much they could do about it except hope, and it tipped away and stopped, and of course has become one of the great visiting sites of the world to see that tipped tower. But they really couldn't put a crane on it and pull it back up again. To a lesser extent, it's that way with every building. But with our foundation, if it starts to crack, if it starts to slip, we have ways of fixing it. And that is to go back to the very simple things that we did before. Nice to know. Foundations are important. Ours are important. The Lord takes them very seriously. He says, don't get discouraged. You're laying the foundation of great work. And we can always repair them with repentance and strengthen them with dedication, and they will hold.